Have you ever been asked a simple question in English, known the exact answer in your head, and then completely frozen up? The words are right there. You aren't missing the vocabulary, and you understand the grammar. What you are experiencing is a massive emotional roadblock. Linguists call this mental wall the affective filter. It is a psychological defense mechanism built entirely out of the fear of making a mistake and looking foolish in front of others. This diagram shows how that filter actually functions in the brain. A vocabulary input signal tries to travel toward the speech output node, but when anxiety is high, it hits this glowing, impenetrable barrier. You are trapped in what researchers call the silent phase. Consider Arav. He's a new college student from a small town in India, and he represents millions of language learners who face this exact same psychological blockade every single day. Arav has high stakes. He wants to build a successful career and make his parents proud. But right now, his fear of speaking imperfect English threatens to derail those goals. The solution for learners like Arav isn't to memorize a dictionary or study grammar textbooks for 10 hours a day. Escaping the silent phase requires a specific psychological strategy to systematically dismantle that emotional filter. Arav begins his day in his dorm room. This is a crucial first step because it provides a completely isolated, private environment with zero social pressure. Standing in front of his mirror, he repeats a few simple affirmations. By vocally acknowledging that he is a beginner, he immediately removes the suffocating expectation of having to speak perfectly. Speaking these sentences out loud in an empty room also serves a neurological purpose. It physically warms up the vocal cords and drastically lowers baseline anxiety before he ever steps into a public space. When he finally walks onto campus, Arav faces his first real tests, answering his roommate's morning questions and helping a stranger find the library. Look at this animation comparing two types of speech. On the left, a complex sentence is being assembled piece by piece from floating grammatical rules. On the right, we have a single, solid block representing a formulaic chunk, a pre-scripted phrase like "turn left" or "did you sleep well?" Notice how that solid block easily slides right through the cognitive gate. The brain doesn't have to pause to conjugate verbs or check syntax, whereas the disassembled pieces get stuck and bottlenecked under pressure. Arav successfully navigates his entire first morning of college, relying entirely on these frictionless, pre-packaged phrases. Relying on scripted social scaffolding allows a beginner to actively participate in conversations, build momentum, and secure quick wins, without triggering the panic of inventing grammar on the spot. Later that afternoon, Arav retreats to the quiet environment of the college library to strategize his next step. He opens his notebook and writes down a self-imposed rule. He will master exactly one new sentence every single day. Aiming for immediate, complete fluency is a destructive goal for beginners. The sheer scale of that objective triggers the brain's threat detection and brings the affective filter crashing back down. This chart shows language proficiency plotted against time. By keeping the daily goal microscopic, you bypass the brain's alarm system entirely. The progress starts as an almost flat line, but those fractional daily improvements eventually sweep upward into a massive exponential curve. As the timeline reaches the 1-year mark, the volume fills in rapidly. Mastering just a handful of sentences a week mathematically compounds into an immense, highly functional conversational toolkit by the end of 12 months. Divorcing yourself from the pressure of a massive end goal and focusing entirely on microscopic daily progress removes the intimidation factor for language learning. The sun finally sets on Arav's first 24 hours at college. Looking back on the day, his vocabulary only grew by a few words, but his fear of speaking had completely vanished. Consider a central paradox in language learning. Confidence does not magically arrive after you achieve fluency. Confidence is the mandatory fuel required to build that fluency in the first place. When you speak, you will make mistakes, but those errors are not signs of failure. They are essential data points proving that you are actively engaging with the language. Now, you have the opportunity to bypass your own affective filter with a zero-stakes micro-step right here. Break your silent face today. Go to the comment section and introduce yourself in English. Tell us your name, share your city, and your biggest dream, regardless of any grammatical errors. The path to fluency doesn't begin with a perfect vocabulary. It begins with the courage to believe in your own potential and the willingness to take that very first step.